Wagwan people, welcome back to a brand new video. Now in this video, we like to discuss the things that we have learned from the game which we previously played against Crystal Palace. Now, there's so many things we can talk about, but I just want to, dive into just three main points, or what I think they're the main points that we can take from the game. Now, let me start by saying I hope everybody has recovered from that horror show that was displayed yesterday in the second half, because yo, my goodness, that was terrible. Like, I've seen Chelsea playing the worst football ever, but yesterday, I don't know, man. It was just bad. It was just bad. So my first point that I want to talk about is that we need to start killing games. What I mean by that is, usually we score a goal and then we just fell off. Like we saw that yesterday in the first half. Like, if I'm being honest with you, right? In that first half, we could have scored even 2 or 3 more goals. We could have went on halftime leading by 2 goals, even 3 goals. But the problem with us is, like, we score a goal and then for some reason we just take our foot off the gas. I don't understand why. And I've always said this, right? It's okay to concede goals. You've got teams like Man City, Liverpool, right? If you remember, in the Klopp era, Liverpool were conceding goals, but they were scoring goals as well. So even Man City do score goals, but you still have players like the De Bruyne's and the Erling Haalands. They give you 3-4 goals in a match. Or maybe not 4 or 3, but like they'll give you goals, right? So conceding goals is not so much a problem, but you cannot afford to concede a goal while leading by 1 goal. Seriously, even 2 goals can be dangerous. So if you can score as many goals as you can score, just take your fucking chances and try to score goals. We need to kill these games. I was watching first half and I'm thinking, oh, we're playing really well. But I was expecting more goals. Unfortunately, we got to 45 minutes and we had only 1 goal. And I was like, this is not good. Even though I thought second half would probably come out like we did on when we played Wolves and score even more goals. And I thought by the time we're gonna bring on the Christopher Nkunku, the Joao Felix, who actually even score more goals. But no, it went sideways. It went the opposite way. We didn't score as many goals. Like I said, I don't have a problem. I don't have as much problem in conceding goals, because we know our defense is not going to keep a clean sheet. We don't have a clean sheet since we started. So I'm thinking, okay, if we're going to concede goals, because obviously I was expecting Eze or Mateta to actually give something to their team. So I'm thinking, okay, this match was going to be maybe 3-1, 3-2, 4-2, something like that, because I was expecting my team to score goals. So we need to learn to kill these matches, bro. You can't just sit on 1 goal. We are not in the Pochettino era where we score 1 goal and then we put on defenders and then start defending. We need to kill these games. So that's my main point. Because I think the vast majority of that game, first half, we actually played really, really well. If we had taken those chances in the first half that we created, we could have killed the game then. Second half was just supposed to just be a relaxing, but then again, scoring goals doesn't just help you in killing that particular game, but it can also even help you at the end of the season, because these margins are going to be very, very, very slim. So you need the goal difference. You need to have, I'm looking at teams like Tottenham, Manchester United. I'm looking at Aston Villa. I'm looking at teams, even West Ham. We are going to need these goals. So if you can have chances to fucking put the ball into the net, just fucking do it. So that's my first point. My second point, why is Enzo Fernandez being played 90 minutes? He's been terrible since the beginning of the season. Look, I love Enzo Fernandez and I actually don't have a problem with him starting. We all know Lavia is injured, so I'm not expecting to see Jude Hall starting. I'm not expecting to see Kani Chukwuemeka starting. I'm not expecting to see Casadei starting. But if Enzo Fernandez played 90 minutes, to me, that's a big fucking problem. I want him to play at least maybe 80 minutes, or not even 70, 65, 70 minutes, right? Okay, obviously, it all depends on how he's going in terms of his game. Because you look at our midfield yesterday, Cole Palmer, obviously, he wasn't as great yesterday, but again, it's not all his fault, because he was surrounded by players like Enzo that wasn't even doing well. Enzo was kept missing passes, just giving possession away so easily and fouling people for no fucking reason. So Enzo Fernandez should, yes, start. As long as Lavia is not back, he can start, but I don't want to see him playing 90 fucking minutes. He's not been good for us. Play him, and he played in the midweek as well on Thursday, so probably he was tired. So play him 60-65 minutes and change it. We have depth for a reason. Jude Spriho is there. Now, I'm still deciding whether I'm going to put my faith on Jude Spriho, but at least give him a fucking chance to prove himself. Enzo Fernandez should have never played 90 minutes yesterday because he's been terrible. I think he was our worst player yesterday. And it actually pains me to say this, but Enzo was not good yesterday. So that's my third point. Enzo, yes, he's a captain. You made him a captain. So now you can't have to play him. But if he's not performing, he shouldn't play. So that's my point. He should never play 90 minutes yesterday. Now, another last point that I wanted to say is telling the Chelsea players that you're not all that. I'm looking at Madueke, I'm looking at Jackson. Guys, you're nothing. Like, seriously, don't get me wrong. You have the potential to become really good players, but as we speak right now, you haven't proven anything. So please humble yourselves. I saw Jackson even in celebration. I saw Madueke. Bruv, chill out. Stop being selfish and actually fucking pass the ball because you're playing as a team. Now I know this could be because Chelsea has been signing so many players now. All our players thinking that they all have to score. You don't have to score every time. Look at Cole Palmer. He just doesn't score. He even assisted. That's part of his game. So Madueke, stop being selfish. If you're going to be selfish, make sure you put that ball into the fucking net. Jackson, if you're going to be selfish, make sure you put that fucking ball into the net. Humble yourselves, guys. You haven't done anything in a big stage. Another thing, Joao Felix, you came on yesterday, really good in transition, really good in linking up play, but you gotta release the fucking ball. If our philosophy is to hold possession, play in between the lines, you gotta release the fucking ball. Pass the ball. So that was my other issue as well. I think yesterday we could have scored, even in that second half when we were terrible, we could have even scored maybe 2 more goals in that second half, but the players were just selfish. Everybody wanted to, to provide that brilliance, performance. Everybody wanted to have that, brilliance. I don't know what I can say, but everyone wanted to be a hero. You don't always have to play like that. Pass the fucking ball if the other players are open. I remember Christopher Nkunku yesterday, he did the same thing, and there was even a time when he was open when Joao Felix could have passed the ball to him, but he didn't pass the ball. So our players need to humble themselves and be selfless, or to take this selfishness away from your game, because you haven't done fucking anything. You're not the Haalands of this world. You're not the Mo Salah of this world. You need to play as a team. We don't want to fucking end up losing position so easily because players are just being selfish. Pass the fucking ball. Anyway, guys, those were my 3 points. Enzo shouldn't play 90 minutes. Our players should be, should leave this selfishness and be humble and play as a group. And then we need to learn to kill the games. Even if we end up sleeping, but at least let's kill the fucking games. We shouldn't have lost that game yesterday, but unfortunately, we fucking did. So that wasn't good. Anyway, guys, thank you for everyone who's been supporting the channel and every subscriber that I've gained in the past couple of weeks or so. Thank you so much. Don't stop. Continue supporting the channel. Like the video, subscribe, and put all your comments in, Otherwise, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.